Happy Sabbath, boys and girls. I am so happy to be joining you again for Children's Story. And look who's with me today.
Hello, children.
Well, Chico and I are very happy to be back with you today. And today's story is a wonderful one and comes to us from... Hold on. I'll be right back.
I'm the one that actually brought the story, so I can tell you. The title of the story is Everything Went Blank. Marilyn Dong was a 13-year-old boy. His family had just moved to the city from their village on the border of the country of Cameroon. Everything around them was new and exciting, and they liked the change. On Sunday, Mother took Marilyn and his 3 sisters and 2 brothers to the cathedral. But when Marilyn stepped through the front door, he went blind. Everything was dark. He couldn't see a thing, and he felt really hot. "I can't see anything," he called out to Mother. "I have a fever. Please take me back outside." Mother led him by the hand out the door. As soon as he stepped outside, he could see the sky, trees, and Mother's worried face. "Are you okay?" Mother asked. "Can you see?" She placed a hand on his forehead. "It looks like the fever is gone," she said. Marilyn nodded his head. "Everything is fine now," he said. It was the strangest thing. He didn't understand what had happened, but it seemed that God was not present in that church. The next Sunday, Mother took Marilyn to another cathedral, the biggest in Libreville. He walked in and everything went blank. He had a fever. "Mother, I can't see," he said. "The fever is back. Please take me to the street." Outside the cathedral, he regained his sight, and the fever disappeared. The next Sunday, Mother took Marilyn to the big cathedral one more time. Again, Marilyn went blind and had a fever. Mother told the boy that he didn't have to go to church anymore. Father was happy. He wasn't a Christian, and he didn't see any reason for his son to go to church. Some time passed. One day, Marilyn was walking to school and noticed a sign with the words, "Seventh-day Adventist Church." Every day he passed the sign and wondered about the church. One Saturday, after he finished his chores, he had nothing to do and walked over to the church. At the front door, he cautiously looked inside and saw people sitting around the hall in small groups for Sabbath school. He had never seen people sitting in small groups in a church, and the unfamiliar sight shocked him. He ran home. The next Saturday, he returned to the church and cautiously put a foot inside the door. He wanted to know more about the church, but he was scared that he would go blind if he entered. With one leg in the church, everything seemed normal. He could see just fine. Come in," a voice said. Marilyn looked up. A man inside the church saw his hesitation and was inviting him to sit down. The boy entered and took a seat. No blindness and no fever. Marilyn returned every Sabbath after that and was baptized. God had called Marilyn to be in the church where God's truth is loved. God calls us to follow Him and be ready for His coming. Father wasn't happy. He didn't like his son going to church. Marilyn prayed for God to soften Father's heart. But after some time, he could not listen to the angry words anymore and left home. He stayed with an Adventist friend for a week. Father regretted speaking harshly and went to the Adventist church to beg the pastor to send his son home. He had many questions about the Adventist church, and the pastor answered them. Father realized that the Adventist church taught a lifestyle that he wanted for his children. At home, Father called a family meeting and invited Marilyn to join. The church where Marilyn is going is the Church of the Lord. Father said, "They don't permit drinking or smoking. I want all of my children to go to that church, and I will go too." Marilyn was surprised and overjoyed. God had answered his prayers and touched Father's heart. Peace returned to their home.
I'm so sorry about that, but I needed to go and check what broke. Anyway, so as I was saying...
I already told them the story.
You did? Well, that's awesome. Well then, have a happy Sabbath, everyone. Bye.